Hello everyone! Welcome to the MANIA 4K World Cup Tournament for 2023. And in this round, for the finals week, we'll be having the last match of this weekend, which is going to be Thailand versus Indonesia. Two giants from the Southeast Asian region going head to head for the last spot on the podium. I'm Siloaska Els, and joining me is going to be Mashed Potato. Hello there, how are you doing today?
I am doing good. I am so excited for this match. Because, I don't know if you do know this, this is the first time. This is going to be both of the teams' first time getting their third place position. Thailand has got fourth place. Thailand has got fourth place in MWC 2019, spearheaded by Mysterion, and they're here again. They are here again.
Okay,
and this is their... Yeah.
Correction. 2019, they were 5th to 6th. They lost to Japan. And 2020 was the year they got 4th. That was 2020.
Yeah, 2020. Oh, apologies for that.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Indonesia, on the other hand, they haven't exactly reached finals week. Like, they've always reached semifinals for many years to come already. And this is the first time they've gone through that stage. And, I just realized this. But as fellow Southeast Asians, I think we gotta be proud of how much this region has gotten so far. Like, it's really nice to see two Southeast Asian countries here.
I do agree as well. I am super proud of what both of these teams have done. Thailand being, quote-unquote, what people say, the underdogs in a way throughout the tournament. Seat number 9. But, they have been crushing everyone. The undefeated in tiebreakers. Crushing literally everyone on the way there. Same for Indonesia as well. Beating up Brazil with an amazing comeback. 6-3 down, and they won 4 points in a row to take the W home.
Yeah, I mean, the scariest part between these two teams really is physicality has been very strong for these two teams. Though I think the game changer here is going to be... It's really the third player that concerns me here. I don't know about you, but Indonesia has a little bit more options on the third player, while Thailand kinda really has to push through with the roster that they have right now. Like, in LNs, you can see Onta Bekasi coming in for Indonesia, and then for Thailand, Parponger has to power through almost every map. And I think that's gonna be a little bit concerning if that's the case again this time around.
I do agree as well. Having to play basically some of the hardest maps in any tournament, and playing it like, 10, 11, 12 times, even 13 times if you got down to tiebreaker. It's going to be a very tiring task for definitely everyone, and especially for the third player in Thailand. So if you are supporting the Thailand team for this match, you need to have all your hopes on Paraponga to have the best day of his life, because it's going to be a pretty tall order.
Yeah, Parponger has been performing really well, especially on the tiebreaker against Japan. Like, Parponger, when needed to perform at their best, really showed up and stepped up to the challenge, and it makes me really happy to see that. But they have to do it again, one more time, as both countries, again, as I said a while ago, have to fight for the final spot on the podium. Both teams protecting Rice. Interesting decision. I do think Thailand's Bokuran 16-bit Wars is a good attack. Desert Aftertears makes sense as well, though I think Strong to 80 might be another option Indonesia might have wanted to take, but whoa! Indonesia's banning Rai?
I mean, to be fair, they saw their team score. Well, one interesting is that Rai 6, Indonesia does not have a score there, and Thailand does have a score on Rai 6, and they are probably seeing the team score from Thailand. They are pretty afraid. They think they couldn't. And actually, both SVs are going to be left unbanned. That is going to be super interesting. Oh my god. I'd like to know, I think both of these teams have never won a single SV pick throughout the whole tournament. Because both of these rosters are more on, getting the Rise, the Hybrids, and LNs, and they kind of neglect a lot on the SV side. So it's going to be super interesting and very risky as well, I would say. If any of these teams does pick SV, which is going to be pretty unlikely, but we'll see in the future. And we're going to see our first pick of the map is going to be Rise 1, the stream map, Bokura, no 16-bit wars.
The match. Usually you would pick your protect somewhere around where the situation really calls for it. A good example is, let's say you're down 4-1 and you need to take some momentum back. Or you want to close the match, let's say you're up 6-5 or 6-3, whatever it is, you just pick the protect and hope that you can win it, as it is your quote-unquote safest pick. But having the safest pick as your first, this could be risky, especially for the most dire situations when you need a cushion to lay down on.
I do agree as well. I think right now it's very early on for you to maybe venture out to a bit more risky picks. But you know, this also works as well. You always want to get the ball rolling in the first map. It also can be a strategy for many teams. Some teams can be very momentum based, and having a secure point to start with can get the momentum rolling straight away. And we're gonna see, the A team for Thailand and also the Rise A team for Indonesia as well. The very expected lineup for both of these teams: Pavin, Parponger, and Konkawe on Thailand, and Nisha, Albert, and Bad Hidden Player on Indonesia. And here we go.
Albert really has to step up here, I think. Like Albert, something I've noticed about Albert as a player is generally a very consistent player. The 200 count has been a little bit of something I'm concerned about, so I guess it just cancels out with Parponger. It's really Nisha, Labyrinth, and Bad HD versus Konkawe and Pavin. All of these six have to step up, no matter what. As this is
I'm a bit scared because this map is, I think, it's a pretty pretty chokeable map with the very long streams at the end as well. So the nerves can definitely get you in the long stream section. Right now it's just the easy section, this calm before the storm. Everyone's still doing relatively well right now. I think the score is still flickering, so it's a bit too early to call what's going on right now. But here we go, this first long stream section of the map at 366 BPM. Here we go.
Yeah, these streams are not friendly, especially if you rush by accident. And I can tell right now that Albert and Parponger are sort of dropping their accuracy fast. I can't really tell who has the lead right now, though. Looking at here, it seems that Bad HD player has the highest accuracy. Not to mention the rolls here really transition with your wrists and whatnot, and it's really close. This is close to show.
It is so close.
Everyone is very stable, but the lead that Pavin has against Nisha Labyrinth is, I think, giving Thailand a very small edge. What a win!
It is a 0.02% difference that's making the difference right now, but it is still 3-digit points difference, and we're going straight back to the second long stream section. We're going right into the ending of the map, and I think a more decisive lead for Thailand, but we're still a couple of bad judgment away from the point being decided. And now we're reaching the 4-digit.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
These patterns are very not friendly to everyone, and yet they're not holding it. We still have some final jump streams mixed with some rolls. There can still be some mistakes, but they cannot be
gonna do it.
Their team. Will we see a 6-way MC? And I think we do! Who's gonna take it? It's going to be Thailand by 932 points! What a way to start!
Oh my god. Oh my god, what did I just watch? 3-digit point difference to start with! 6-way full combo!
6-way FC with Bad HD player taking the V1 SS, but that was not enough. I think that was a very clutch performance from... Oh man, I don't even know. Everyone just did very well.
I think the difference was just Parponger outscoring Albert by 2,000 points. We said it from the beginning of the match. We need Parponger to step up, and he is doing it in full space. 989,000 points. And that seals the deal for the first map. But, thinking about it again, this is their protect. This is their most comforting pick, and they've won by less than 1,000 points. Now I'm thinking, if Thailand should continue picking to Rise now, considering how close it got right at the end.
think of it this way. Clover is something that Thailand has to avoid in long notes. I just think that if Onta Bekasi and Nisha Labyrinth can be very consistent in that, then Thailand certainly would have to pull off something like a miracle. Because like if at least in my opinion, the two players who are not exactly how do I word this well? I don't think Nisha Labyrinth is exactly the type of person to FC Ellen charts is able to just cruise through it. Then I think Thailand really has to be avoiding picks like Clover. So I think that also means something like Jean is something Thailand could maybe avoid. Just a maybe though.
Just a maybe. That's for further down in the path. But now we're going to Rise 7. I think it's a pretty good pick of Indonesia based on previous performance. They did outscore Thailand by 51,000 points. So it is a very comfortable cushion. So I think it is a pretty good decision for them to pick into this.
Well, think of it this way. This and Boku no 16-bit Wars are a little bit contrasting in terms of the map type. Like, it's one of the more straightforward maps, Boku no 16-bit Wars, I mean, and this one is a little bit more on the awkward tech side, so I can see why Indonesia wants to pick this. Nisha Labyrinth really excels on maps like this.
I do agree. I think Indonesia does have an edge against Thailand when it comes to more technical patterns here. And here we go, the 190 BPM Jack Gauntlet filled with streams layered in between as well. It is absolutely brutal. And a slight score lead from Indonesia right now at around 1,000 points. I think everyone's still holding really good accuracy, but Paraponga is struggling a bit with a 99.55.
That's really the difference right now. But as I say,
miss on Nisha.
Yeah, Nisha Labyrinth ultimately gives the lead back to Thailand for the first time, I'd say. Though Paraponga's act has a little bit concerning right now. Look at the unstable rate down there. And as I say that, saves it back.
Oh, that's gonna push the score right back to Indonesia, I believe. I think actually, Albert's accuracy now is down to 99.57. So actually, now we're right back into the middle, right back to like even grounds for both of these teams.
But here's the thing: Albert is still ahead of Paraponga, and Nisha Labyrinth, Konkawa just cancel each other out right now. But Ray,
that is uncharacteristic.
Ray finding a drop is not the most ideal situation for Indonesia right now. We know how consistent Paraponga can be. If Albert is the only one holding the FC, and their higher accuracies are not, then this is going to be really concerning for Indonesia right now. Thailand is doing everything they can to be consistent. 2 FCs to 1, despite the mini-jacks and all of the bursts thrown at you. Just goes to show how consistent everyone is. Like, we haven't seen that much of an act drop from anyone, really. The lowest act here is 99.5 on a finals technical map. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, that could be it. That could be it. The score is going straight back. But Nisha misses again. Oh no.
That was a fatal miss. Pavin right now is doing everything they can to hold.
And Pavin is carrying so hard right now. I actually can't believe it.
These mini jacks. But wait, Paraponga's X dropping really fast right now. This X
right at the end.
But Nisha misses again. That miss from. Oh wait, Pavin drops at the end.
Wait, that's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough. But oh, that could have been devastating if that really pushed through. Albert is the only one that holds the full combo in the whole lobby. But ultimately, Pavin and Konkawa just, man, they were consistent enough. Not to mention, Paraponga did beat Nisha Labyrinth. That was the difference maker. We were 1 miss away from seeing a D1SS here.
Instant pick from Thailand to go straight to Rise 5, but I should go back to, we have been praising the deadliest duo in MWC right now, Pavin and Konkawa. They are already, as I said already, the deadliest duo in MWC right now. They are absolutely crazy, wild. They can score 980, 990 Ks in any stage you want, and they're showing up once again.
Yeah, I mean, looking at their score on, what do they call this again?
Oh, actually, Braindead, Rise 5. Actually, Indonesia does have a bit of a score lead in the previous match. But maybe Thailand's just more confident Maybe the last pick, no, the last match, it was a bit of a underperformance maybe.
Yeah, I mean, this was something that, like, if Indonesia had their score yesterday, they would have actually taken this point on over complexification by like 3,000 points. Very impressive upscore by Thailand on that map. Really popping off. Though the problem is, Braindead is a 3-minute chart, and we know how consistent Ray is on maps like this. Or bad HD player, actually. Which is what I should be calling them right now, I'm sorry.
Yeah, bad headed player, bad HD player. I think, yeah, actually yesterday the team score from Indonesia was really consistent. Everyone scored above 980k. So you gotta have that to look forward to.
And right now, this map at the start giving Indonesia an advantage, mainly because Pavin and Parpongo are actually a little bit behind. Though Konkawi has the highest accuracy in the lobby right now, despite, again, these speed patterns and
Miss Nisha again
would really cause your hands to be unstable. Pavin and Nisha trade 2 misses or 1 miss with each other, is what I meant to say. And now these anchors have caused some errors on both teams, but they still have to be really careful. They cannot just hope for the other team to miss, because the moment they do that, they might let their guard down, and right now is a big opportunity for Indonesia to take a break point off Thailand. But this lead is essentially nothing.
A bit of a break right now, but once the break is over, we're going straight back to the 231 BPM. Absolute, like, gauntlet of a map. Crazy abrasive patterns. Mini jacks at this speed is absolutely insane for anyone to hit it. And we can still see 4 full combos on the bottom row right now. So, yeah, it is still anyone's game right now. We're still 2-2 full combos. And the accuracy leads actually a bit to the Indonesian side right now.
Yeah, it very much is, but managed the player finding 1 drop on one of those mini jacks. That's what I was talking about. You gotta be very careful. Konkawi has been increasing their accuracy in this part, despite all of the rolls. Despite all of...
Oh, sorry.
I know, it's alright. It's just saying, despite all of the patterns that are being thrown at you, those mini jacks and whatnot, Konkawi is still increasing their accuracy.
Yeah, but despite the miss, actually the score lead is still not that big. They can still get this back by just sheer accuracy, which I believe is still on Indonesia's side. It's just the fact that they... Oh, Albert missing again! No, for the first time! And now they're down to no FCs!
Now we have 0 FCs. I'm honestly in shock right now, because, like, it's still really close with each other. This is only a 6,000 point lead for Thailand. Although Parpongo is dropping that accuracy really fast right now. They're holding the combo really strong. Nisha Labyrinth finding a miss is certainly not what they need.
I didn't face it back, but I think the score is still on Thailand. I think Parpongo has to hold on as much as he can right now. So does Konkawi. The map is... We're right at the end of the map. There's still a bit more. But the score is still at 5,000 points. It is getting incredibly close. It's still inching to... It's slowly inching towards Indonesia right now.
Oh, wait a second! Can that do it? There's only hundreds of points lead for Indonesia right now. Oh my god, Parpongo and Konkawi are doing everything they can to bring the score lead back. Pavin also having a better accuracy than Parpongo, but that's not gonna be enough unless a last-minute miss from Indonesia happens. There's still an opportunity, I think, though, but I don't think the chances are high. And here we go. This is the last part.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, and Indonesia. Oh, actually, yeah. Now I can say Indonesia managed to take back the break point in an FC from Konkawi, 991,000. Absolutely disgusting score from that. It's just the combo breaks on Pavin that's across the map that really hurts the team quite a lot. An FC from Parpongo and Konkawi was not enough.
Not to mention, overall, Indonesia just has the better ratio, really. Like, if you were to calculate the overall ratio for Indonesia, I think they would actually have the advantage. Although that is also of virtue for Parpongo's ratio in general.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Okay, wait! Alright, Indonesia picking LN4. This is a good pick to answer with. If Thailand...
It's a good pick too.
Definitely a good pick. And honestly, I'm very concerned right now. was like Clover was something that Onta Mikasi and Nisha Labyrinth, as I keep on saying a while ago, that was something they could FC. And if both of them are really consistent, what does it tell you about Indonesia's best player? It means that their ceiling is just incredibly high in this one, and even your backup players can perform very well on something like this.
This map, I think, is probably the most. I think I do believe this is probably one of the most difficult LN pick in this whole LN pool. Super abrasive patterning. I mean, you see Lemon Guy, you see Commissar, you think of like Turkey, you think of Southern Waters. Map that has been absolutely killing everyone's combo, and now it's here again, making a comeback.
Oh my goodness, really? I don't really Southern Waters. I don't want to remember. All right, I mean, you're right. You're right. I just have I just have a lot of memories with that map.
Don't worry about it. Now we're here. No more Southern Waters. It is now Clover.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, this map is more similar to Southern Waters than Turkey, I would say. At least in terms of the patterning.
Yeah.
Like, this is just Southern Waters 2023 edition. That's what I would call this map.
I think it's actually kind of, you can draw that one. It is just Southern Waters 2023, but much harder. Much harder.
Exactly. And right now, here's the problem that I see here. Parponger struggles with the shorter long notes. It's evident right now with the 99.3 that Parponger is holding it. However, on the other side, we see 3 99.7s. Once again, goes to show how consistent Indonesia is on the long note side.
But I do want to point out that they have not been getting the full combos throughout the past 3 maps. And Thailand has been much more consistent than Indonesia when it comes to getting the combos. So it can just be the matter of if you can hold your combo. Because it has been just that for the past 3 maps right now.
Yeah, and Parponger finally finding a drop. Like, Parponger has been mad consistent on the previous maps, really. So right now, it seems to be that Indonesia is in the driver's seat for the long note maps. Pavin and Konkawi doing the work as they need. But look at Indonesia's balance as a team. That's exactly what's been carrying them this whole match.
This is what Indonesia has been known for throughout the past couple of matches in this tournament. Their team score, they're just average accuracy. There's some standout player, but their average team scores. Oh, but 2 combo breaks from Nisha and that hidden player. But the scoring is still actually on Indonesia, surprisingly.
Yes, because Parponger's accuracy is even ahead, and Konkawi and Bad HD player trades. Onta Mikasi out of all of the players, holding that full combo.
Oh, but he misses! And he continually misses!
That's 2 drops from Onta Mikasi. This should give the lead back to Thailand. Though again, it's that accuracy advantage. It's that accuracy advantage that Indonesia has right now that's keeping them afloat still. A couple of 100 points is the difference. You're brought here.
Oh my god.
You're brought here with the short LNs, jacks, and long LNs mixed together, and it's still ridiculously close. But Parponger finds so many drops in that one section.
Yeah, the 1-6 LN density section claims its accuracy and his 2000 combo. But look at Pavin's accuracy. It is still at 99.7 despite the combo break. He's actually holding this score together for Thailand. They're still within a couple of misses. And Nisha misses right there. Onta misses. That's a collapse of Indonesia.
That was a lot of misses from Indonesia, but it's still really close. Nisha finds another drop. That is going to give the lead back to Thailand, but Parponger finds another drop.
Onta misses. Oh, we're right at the end right now. It is going to the Thailand, but Konkawi misses.
Konkawi trades 1 back, and these short LNs. Oh, Konkawi finds another drop.
Misses. That's basically. Oh, there's still a bit more.
There's still a bit more.
Oh, is there
make these drop.
Oh, is there enough time? Is there enough time?
Is this gonna go to Thailand or Indonesia? It's gonna be. Oh my goodness! That's it. It goes to Thailand at the last second.
Oh my! What?
What just happened? What just happened? This was. Wow!
That is a carried performance and a half from Pavin right there. That is the. If you look at the dictionary right now and look at carried performance, this is what you should be seeing. Pavin 988k, making a huge difference for the Thailand team, and getting another break point.
That was Indonesia's best chance of taking a point on the Ellen side, I'd have to say. And that is a massive, massive motivation boost for Thailand, I'd have to say.
You know what? This match is, I do believe this match is going to have a lot of breakpoints just because both of these teams' skill sets are so closely matched with each other that like any deviations could be just due to, you know, a bad day or good day from someone. It can just be just that, just because their skill set are so similar to each other from both of these teams.
And now they're going for Jean. I don't know about this pick actually. I mean, this is kind of similar to Clover. Although I think Thailand may have seen Indonesia's performance on this map and thought, okay,
actually played.
Yeah, I think it should be Albert. Albert is the right decision to make here, I would say.
Yeah. I think they're going with the same lineup for. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, I think both of these maps for both of the matches leads to the tiebreaker. Funnily enough, I think. I don't quote me on this one, but yeah, the difference actually from the previous match, right? Is 1,500 points.
Oh my goodness, that is so close. That is so close. That is so... But hey, anyways, here we go. So once again, we're going with Jean. This pick could... I don't know about you, but Indonesia must take a break point now. Because, like, they're gonna run out of opportunities as the time passes, and fatigue is gonna play a big role in this match, which I do think fatigue actually may favor Indonesia. Because, like, at least in the sense of Indonesia, there is Onta Picasso to sub in for the LNs. You don't really see that much on Thailand's side. So then again, Parponger having a little bit of a shaky start, though Albert isn't exactly that far ahead either, so this is just really close between the two of them. It's Konkawi who's gonna find the first
an early miss. That's a dirty miss zone. He went from 99.7 right down to 99.4, and now actually the lowest accuracy in the board right now.
Yes, surprisingly, but this is still the very start of the match, so you can't really count on that one mistake that Konkawi made. Because, like, again, there's so many opportunities. I believe in the final, in the match that we saw between Brazil and Indonesia, that map was decided in the final few seconds. And this is certainly a lot of time for Thailand to make a comeback. Though Indonesia has been performing really consistent right now. That's been very impressive on their side.
Ponga is actually doing really good right now. These coordination Ellen section has been killing Ponga's accuracy quite a lot of times before. But right now, he's actually outscoring Albert. And actually, the accuracy leads now on Thailand's side a bit more. Actually, no, it's still on Indonesia's side.
No,
and
it
despite
is.
having the cover, yeah.
It is because Pavin's accuracy right now is at 99.85, but it's slowly dropping. Konkawi isn't able to recover as fast as I thought they could. Though it is still something that Thailand could do. Indonesia's performing really consistent right now and absolutely what they have to do. These jacks, I would think, favor Indonesia much more than it favors Thailand. Oh, well, as I say that...
a miss of life, but it's a clean miss. He's still at 99.6, and I think the score is still on Indonesia's side. If, you know, everything still stays, everyone's still holding the combo.
This is the part that decided that on the other match of the losers bracket. Can any changes happen? I don't think so. Indonesia is on the seat to take this point, but time is running out, and that should do it. What a score from Pavin and bad HD player. Albert and Parponger also clutching out an FC. Very good from either team, but wow, that was impressive. That was an impressive victory from Indonesia. Absolutely what they had to do. It was absolutely what they needed to do.
You know what's something funny? I have 5 picks right now. 4 of them has been breakpoints.
Really?
4.
That's
4 breakpoints in a row. Because the first map was the Rice one map picked by Thailand, and that was the only map that went in their way. The rest has been breakpoints after breakpoints after breakpoints after breakpoints.
Not to mention, I gotta commend both Bad HD player and Pavin for getting 200 only on that one. I did not take note of that, but my goodness, both teams are doing amazing. Okay, let's see what Indonesia has to pick.
Yeah. I mean, Bad Player and Pavin are basically, their main. I mean, so is Konkawa as a quote unquote, their main player of the team. They are usually gonna come out as the MVP of the team.
And right now, Indonesia's taking their time. I mean, not surprised. Oh!
Well, they're going to 280.
Alright, okay,
interesting.
So this is the pick that's most similar to Desert After Tears, after all. And considering that was their protect, then I can see why this is their decision right now. However, they have to take note, fatigue is the biggest factor right now. Both of these teams have to play in finals, around 30 maps at most, and at least 6 maps, which clearly there's already more than that. And this is actually the 6th pick of this match, so as I say that. So what I'm just trying to say is fatigue is going to be a big factor. And I do hope that Indonesia is still has still the energy that they need right now.
That is absolutely brutal because it is 280 BPM, somewhat more lighter in terms of the pattern compared to Rise 3, but it's still crazy. It is still absolutely crazy. There's also some 1-6 transitions in between at the end of the map as well. 1-6 at 280 BPM converts to 420 BPM. So yeah,
I mean, of course it's 280 BPM, but
yeah.
I think my concern here, other than the fatigue factor, it's how stable these players' wrists are after those many maps that just got played right now. This is like what we're saying.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think all eyes had to be on Nisha right now because Nisha, despite getting quite a lot of good scores throughout the map, he hasn't been too consistent right now so far. And we need Nisha to face up against the likes of Konkawa and Pavin. So we need Nisha to step up alongside with Bad player as well.
Yeah, I agree. Nisha really has to step up as well. Because right now, they have to tie this. Absolutely have to tie it at the end of the day. So Konkawa and Bad player, actually Bad player has to lead against Konkawa. Nisha and Pavin are tied, so it's just Albert's lead against Parponger that's giving them the lead. Not to mention, this just gives you a barrage of jump streams at 280 BPM. Non-stop, might I add. Only one break, I believe, exists in here. Well, this is...
I think so too, yeah.
And like, this is not the lightest chart as well. There's so many dense sections here. Like this part right here. And now...
Yeah, and we're still at the build-up to the Ki section, man. We're still at the build-up.
My goodness, I think Nisha and Bad HD actually dropped some accuracy that is not good for Indonesia, but there's still a lot of opportunity for them to take this because of Albert's 99.88 right now. Very impressive performance, but Pavin and Konkawa have been leading the charge for Thailand to be...
Ooh, what's going on?
Wait a second, it's actually closing in. I think it's because of Parponger's accuracy. Being at 99.73, that's absolutely the lowest in the lobby right now. Oh my goodness, but Pavin finds a drop! That's a very clean one,
that changes it.
No,
that changes it.
It's a very clean drop. Despite the dense sections, we only saw one miss, and everyone is still at a really high accuracy right now. The fact that Parponger is the lowest accuracy at 99.69, which is still 990k pace on how dense and fast this is, goes to show how good these players really are.
Yeah, absolutely stacked lobby we're seeing right now, and we're going right back to the second half of this map. And it doesn't get any more or less dense, it gets even denser. With more jump stream and a couple of anchors as well to throw in the mix as well. And everyone's still hitting it.
My goodness, and now we have some rolls to throw in as well. And time is running out for Thailand to make a comeback. That one miss by Pavin could have changed the entire course of this match even. Because if it gets tied up... Wait, let's
look at this team score now.
What is
we can wait.
Wait a second. What is this? I think this is 2985. This is a triple FC from Indonesia. Well, we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what's going to be the team score for both teams. 2984. Whoa!
Oh my!
The fact that 2977 makes you lose this pick. Wait, everyone got 990k and above. I just realized that.
No way.
had 990k and above. And if Pavin did not miss, that would have been 996 or 997 even. My
Yeah, I mean the miss on Pavin, I think was the undoing of it. I think that,
That-
could actually no. The miss on
wouldn't have been
Pavin wouldn't
enough.
have changed it.
It
Wouldn't have
wouldn't-
been enough.
it wouldn't have been enough. It was like a 6 or 7,000 point lead, and that would have
Yeah.
still given Indonesia the victory. Ultimately, that consistency from Indonesia is what we need to see. That is really, really the performance Indonesia has to do.
And now we're going to hybrid one actually. They're going with a more LN orientated hybrid. I think it's a pretty good pick, just because they won against LN4, which is probably one of the more difficult LN maps, and now they're going with a hybrid map. So, they want to go and to continue going with that really difficult LN sections.
I agree. Yeah, those difficult LN sections are really, really something you have to be careful about. Although MANIA also forces you to be very physical in nature, so I also think that has to be something they need to consider.
I think it's going to be Albert's gonna be playing. I think this map's a bit too physically challenging for Onta Bagasi to play.
I think Albert has to stay. Albert definitely staying is a good decision here. Albert has been performing better than the previous match, I would have to say at least.
Wow, Albert has been doing really well right now. I think quite a lot of the Indonesia points actually has been coming down to Albert performing super well right now, and we need Albert to continue to doing that if they want Indonesia to win.
Yeah, that's the thing. Albert has to continue.
Oh, look at that drop on Purple! What's going on with Pavin right now?
What just happened? Wait a minute.
I think it's a keyboard issue.
Oh my goodness, that was devastating. And that means
that's not how...
Is it? Oh no, that... Wait, what happened to Konkawi? What is going on?
I think they were asking for an abort. I think they're asking for an abort.
Wait a second.
But yeah, it's still a quarter way into the map. But if...
I think it should be an
but
abort.
we can still... Yeah, but on the right-hand side though. We can just focus on the right-hand side. Look at that, 99.8, 99.7, and 99.66. I mean, even if Konkawi and Pavin does continue to play, I think that would still be the league would still be way favored towards Indonesia. Just look at the difference between Albert and Parponga right now. It's like around 20,000 point difference. There's no way, even if Pavin and Konkawi does pick up the pace, does outscore Nisha and that hidden player, I don't think that would make a difference.
Oh my goodness, that was very devastating on the side of Thailand. But I have to say this, Indonesia is putting up a very consistent performance right now. So I think regardless, Thailand shouldn't be too sad about this. Because think of it this way. If Indonesia is performing like this, what?
Oh.
An abort.
An abort. Okay, so they're getting an abort, but that is a bit unfortunate right there. Indonesia actually having a freeway FC, Albert bringing the lowest accuracy at 99.6. But Thailand getting their second chance right now.
Yeah, well, luckily it is going to be an abort. An abort.
An abort, yes. Right, well, I think that should be... beginning again, I guess. There should be a redo. But that should be very scary for the team in Thailand. If anyone does see the VODs right now, just because... we're consoling with management right now, hold on.
No, I don't know, this just reminds me of a certain incident last year. I think it was in Philippines, Korea. There was a player that had an issue on Ultima Thule. I think, funnily enough, it's a good hybrid as well. So yeah, it was an Ultima Thule. Their PC lagged as well, and it was very unfortunate. Or it was an Altab, I don't know actually. But it was an unfortunate situation for them. Though I do hope for this case, no more things like that happen.
Yeah, though I think it is I guess, a cautionary tale to probably everyone in the team right now to make sure their PC, turn off, any unnecessary programs that's been running on the background, just to make sure that Osu is running at peak performance. You do not want to have lag spikes to come in at this crucial time right now. They're down to first to 4 now.
Yeah, I mean, that is fair. I don't know what to feel about this, but the only thing I can say right now is it already happened, right, Mashed Potato? So we gotta live with it, and these players are going to push through regardless of what happens, right?
Yeah. I think whatever happens, at this point. You need to, sometimes you just need to move on. And, yeah. Hopefully we'll have up first. We'll get a star from the referee right now.
Alright. Well, yeah, once again, Mashed Potato, let's just make a friendly reminder that these players have been pushing through. They've been playing very fair. It's nice to see that everyone is playing at a wonderful performance right now. And I think both teams have been acting really nicely, just pushing through and playing with integrity. And it's nice to see everyone just playing at their peak right now. So I do hope that fair circumstances happen to both of these teams, and we're able to see how they would be playing when all the situations go right.
But I just want to look for just a couple of matches right now, right? The biggest point difference between these two teams all the past 6 maps is 6,500 points. I mean, it's 6 maps in. We're 6 maps in, by the way. The biggest difference from these two teams is 6,500.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think, I don't know what should be done, but we have to see, we just have to wait for the decision of everyone.
Yeah, we'll be taking a look we'll be updating you guys with, any responses from the staff as soon as possible, so stay tuned as well.
Wait a minute. Look at this wonderful sportsmanship on the chat right now. I mean, it's really nice to see everyone being kind to each other. You know that? It's the sportsmanship we see in this chat has been absolutely amazing. Though, ultimately, it should be a full abort. We have to respect the decision of the host and the referee ultimately. So it is going to be an abort or a restart regardless of what happened.
Okay, so I think from our referee Fairybread here today, we are getting the executive's decision has been made. It's going to be a full abort / restart. But
yeah, again, we know that both of these teams have been playing with good faith, with overall just playing at their best without breaking integrity. So it's nice to see everyone acting nicely, everyone playing at their best regardless. Though we have to go with the match. It has to go on, right?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get the start as soon as possible. We're having the momentum right now. All the momentum from both of these teams, getting absolutely crazy scores. So I do hope this is not the halfway point of this match right now. We're halfway through already, and I do hope for this match to continue with the quality we have been seeing in the first half. And here we go, the MP Start 5. Are you ready, Celeste Girls? Are you ready?
I am ready to see this. I am ready to see this. Both teams, once again, I keep on saying this, but they've been playing absolutely amazing. And it's nice to see that finally, I really hope that no more issues happen. Technical issues are the worst thing that could happen to anyone here. But now we have the virtue of playing this map again without any issues. So nice to see that everyone's going to be able to play this nicely and on how they're supposed to do.
Yeah, indeed. And actually now it's much closer right now. But a bit of an accuracy drop for Parponker. But not as disastrous as, the That's the first time he was, Paraponga was playing this. So a much better intro for Thailand right now, but still scoring from Indonesia.
Yeah, Indonesia was very consistent on the first time that they played this. And right now, actually, look at this. Konkawa is dropping accuracy, so here's the thing. Even if they were playing at their 100%, it looks like Indonesia's still going to take the advantage. Pavin's the only one being able to match someone from Indonesia, and someone is cancelling that with the name of Nisha Labyrinth. Albert and Bad HD player are far ahead of Parponger, and Konkawa is slowly catching up, but I don't think that's enough time right now.
I mean, he didn't miss from Albert, and Albert actually misses right now. Oh, that could have been it. But a disastrous drop from Konkawa and Albert constantly trading each other. Parponger misses as well.
That trade...
I think Indonesia comes out.
Yeah, here's the thing. Indonesia certainly could take the lead, but... Oh, Nisha and Bad HD player are slowly dropping the accuracy, but Parponger finds another miss. So...
Oh, he's not getting this footing back. They need to get this footing. This is the hardest section right now. We are getting into 270 BPM LN density territory right now.
Yeah, this LN density theoretically should favor Indonesia. Pavin...
Oh, look at that. The score is up 13,000 points.
This has been one of the higher leads we've seen actually in this whole match. And right now,
by far,
Indonesia playing at an absolutely monstrous pace right now. Pavin has the best act in the whole lobby. 99.77. Very impressive performance.
It is not enough, unfortunately.
And that should do it. Regardless of what happens, Indonesia is going to be taking this point with a I was about to say triple full combo. A double full combo in Indonesia. And on the side of Thailand, Pavin taking the MVP for the whole lobby. But man, Nisha Labyrinth and Bad HD player definitely outscored both Parponger and Konkawa, so that was more than enough for them to take this point.
Yeah, actually, Indonesia improved I saw the previous team score from against Brazil, and they got 2.945 million. I thought that was crazy, and now they did even better. They got 10,000 points more than their previous team score.
Yeah, very impressive performances from both teams, but ultimately Indonesia is going to take
Whoa.
this.
Oh, there's an after tears. There's an after tears.
That was an interesting...
That protect is coming in. That protect's coming in the middle of the match, sorry.
And here we go. Desert after tears. 1.1. I mean, this is a stamina pick, and I would think someone like Bad HD player and Albert actually would benefit a lot from here. It's definitely going to be the misses that's going to decide the whole thing, I would say. I would think that both teams are very even when it comes to accuracy.
Yeah, but I do believe actually Indonesia has one of the craziest team score in this map. I think they got, what was it, 2.75 million. So it is a very tall order if Thailand does want to try to match that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually really concerned. I'm actually really concerned right now. Because, again, this is something that Indonesia is very comfortable with. So I'd have to say Thailand may want to be very careful here.
Yeah, following. I think this is a very good pick. Just because, it is a good follow-up after Rise 2. Just because these two maps does go hand in hand with each other. This map is a bit more on the stamina side, but in terms of the patterning and speed, they're somewhat similar. So, yeah, I think this is a really logical follow-up point for Team Indonesia.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. The thing about this pick is it's a very relentless chart. If you thought Strong 280 was relentless, this one is a little bit slower, yes, but it's 4 minutes long, actually.
3 minutes long, and it is super trilly. You can see a lot of one-hand trills are layered throughout the patterning right here. Yeah, this is the signature Lemon Guy patterning when it comes to Rice maps.
It's actually ridiculously close right now, because I think the accuracy advantage goes to Thailand because of Konkawa and Pavin, which is beating two players from Indonesia. Though Albert and Parponger has a difference, but that's a massive drop from Bad HD player. Actually, look, that was a big drop on their end. So knowing Badish's player, I'm sure they'll be able to recover that very fast. Albert and Nisha Labyrinth are very consistent right now, but so is the entirety of the Thailand team. These trails not affecting anyone at all. Never mind.
Oh, I see you said that.
I've been finding one drop. That's going to give the lead back to Indonesia, I would think. Yeah,
not enough.
Nisha Labyrinth absolutely misses. That's 2 big misses from Indonesia. Another one.
Oh, this match is getting super scrappy. Oh, Bhavin with a giant drop right now. He just lost 7,000 points in terms of the lead, and now this is getting super close again.
My goodness, this is gonna be close. Like, we have 2 FCs to 1. Indonesia having Albert. This is what I was talking about. Albert is the anchor of Indonesia when it comes to maps like this, and absolutely what they need Albert to do. Though Konkawa is matching that energy, in fact, doing better. And Parponger is actually outscoring Nisha Labyrinth and Badish the player, I'd have to say. So this lead is only
a full combo.
Yeah,
the full combo from Parponger, yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Parponger has the full combo still. I think my biggest concern is the fatigue. I keep on saying this throughout the whole match. Once fatigue starts, those trills, those jumps will become harder. I saw a 200 from Pavin's side. I can tell the fatigue factor has really been affecting any of these players. Wait, Konkawa is actually increasing that accuracy. Look at that. That was a
Konkawa is just not. He's just not going. You know, this is what I said. Stamina charge. You're supposed to accuracy is supposed to go down, but this is going up. And the miss from Pavin actually pushes the lead right. And the miss from Konkawa.
So it's gonna be 1 FC to 1 with Parponger and Albert battling with each other. Actually, look, Albert has the accuracy advantage against Parponger. That's what's giving Indonesia sort of a lead. And Konkawa finding another drop. That is going to be huge for Indonesia.
Oh, the fatigue, as you said before, is coming in right now from both Pavin and Konkawa. They're not holding the combo, and it's just the miss that is really hurting their accuracy right now. And now it's 30,000 point and a miss from Pavin again. That is basically going to seal the deal. I at this point, for this long of a map, 16,000 point is just irrecoverable. And yeah, this part here is just, it's very trivial.
My goodness, Parponger and Albert holding on to those full combos. Very impressive work from both. Though, man, I think those misses really decided it. Without those, I actually don't know who would take it. But time is running out, and now Indonesia is going to be up on the board 5-3. This is a massive lead. Especially with how late into the match it is. It is 5-3 with Indonesia needing only 2 more points to win, while Thailand has a lot
another 2.97 million team score from Indonesia. Deadly consistency.
I just noticed V1 double S from Albert. That was a very impressive work. Oh my goodness.
SV2?
They're going for SV.
I do not like this. I really do not like this. I really, really do not like this. They are gambling the fact that they can win this just because if they lose this, not only Indonesia will be on match point, they will be picking next.
They would pick SV1. If they win SV2, then Indonesia has all the right to pick SV1. That's the problem that I see with this pick.
Yeah, it is a big gamble, but honestly though, it is a gamble worth taking at this point on. You are 3-5 down right now, and you need a decisive point to win against Indonesia. And this could be it. This can be it for them. But I'm not sure. This is way too risky. We don't know. Both of these teams actually banned SV2. Both of these teams banned SV2, so you don't know. Even us commentators don't know how these two teams are going to play.
Actually, really nervous because I think we'll be seeing ASCII Fanboy for a map like this. So we see Konkawa, AOM, DCO, and How to Be Intel, the SV lineup for Thailand, not surprised. As for Indonesia, we're going to be seeing ASCII Fanboy, Onto Pikasi, and RetroX?
Maybe RetroX, yeah. Oh, this is actually a pretty good map. That's a good map to pick us up for, both of these teams, just because their main players could get to rest for quite Only Konkawa will be staying in here, I think.
And this is not exactly the most physical chart either, so Konkawa is able to get that rest as well. So this would be nice for Parponger and Pavin actually.
Yeah, Parponger and Pavin. And actually, this map, despite being the least physically dense map, you're clocking at 2.9 SR, but good luck playing this. This is practically a memorization hell.
And here we go, ASCII Fanboy, that's the biggest threat in the lobby in my opinion. ASCII Fanboy has been performing really well on the SVs and absolutely the pick to make for Indonesia right now. Like the pick, picking ASCII Fanboy to play this, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's played 4D MWC, didn't he? 4-digit Mania World Cup, and he has been like nearly top scoring for SV as well, so yeah.
I mean, I think, though, yeah, that's true. ASCII Fanboy.
Yeah.
ASCII Fanboy did play at 40M. I forgot which edition, though they certainly did play.
Yeah, but he definitely have the SV skill set to play this. And here we go. Oh, this will decide. This intro basically tells the whole story on how well these two teams gonna play.
Oh wait, what is happening to Onta Picasso? Oh
no, it is not what happened. It's just memorization. It's really just memorization.
Right, and here we go. Konkawa, I think, actually practiced this, though it looks to be a battle between Konkawa and Onta Picasso. AOM, DCO, and How to Be Intel very consistent right now, but so are ASCII Fanboy and Retro EX actually. And Retro EX finding another drop from Indonesia, so we see 2 FCs from Thailand and one from Indonesia. Of course, ASCII Fanboy taking the chart. Not surprised.
Yeah, I honestly, looking at this, I think the points are gonna be given to Thailand. I think I'll be very honest right now.
You never know. Maybe some
Yeah, you may never know, but right now, 120,000 points, and it's still climbing, by the way.
Yep, looks like Konkawa. It's a battle between Konkawa and ASCII Fanboy right now, as Retro EX and Onta Picasso finding more misses of their own. This lead is just expanding to the Thailand side. This was a Hail Mary pick and a half, and I think it actually worked very well for Thailand after all.
Look at the team accuracy right now, 98%, high 98% for everyone on the board. Absolutely crazy accuracy. This is a very difficult map to play. So yeah, this accuracy is crazy.
Yeah, very impressive work from the Thailand side. And Indonesia, also impressive, but ASCII Fanboy finding a drop, so that should, I think that does it in the Indonesian side actually.
Konkawa. Oh, Konkawa. He's gonna run away with the FC, isn't he?
Well, we may never know, because there are some difficult parts on this ending. And right now, Thailand is going to take the victory. Okay, yeah, it is an FC from Konkawa.
Oh my god, yeah.
Nice team score from Thailand, actually. Definitely practiced the map. So we'll be seeing 4 S across the board. Although now it's 4-5, and they still have a breakpoint to catch up to. Remember that.
They do have a breakpoint. But this is so crucial for Thailand. They have the vital intel of their SV ability against Indonesia. This practically, maybe not practically, just because Indonesia might practice SV1 as well. But this could actually open up so many different paths for Thailand. They can continue to go with the SV path if they want to.
I mean, I don't think SV wants to pick to make next map though. Oh, what happened? My Coke. Oh, look at the chat right now.
Oh no! Oh no! That's unfortunate. I hope he can get his keyboard issue fixed after that. But now it's the time, I think, for Indonesia to think about. This is going to be probably one of the most important pick for them, just because this is going to their match. This is leading to their match point. This will guarantee them at least a chance to play tiebreaker. They need to make sure what they pick makes sense. And I don't know about you. I think maybe hybrid free is the way to go.
I think conflict could also work actually, but that would be
could work.
Oh yeah, it's Indonesia's pick. It is Indonesia's pick. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Woo! This is a
Let's go.
This is a very brave, a bold pick and a half, I'd have to say.
Yeah. But I think Indonesia did won all of the hybrids against Thailand. So the pattern does work out here. They can still go with the hybrid path.
This was actually Thailand's protect on the match against Japan. So that's interesting.
It's very interesting.
I do think Indonesia might struggle a little bit in terms of the how do I say this? Like the more
Recent patterning, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Like I just think Albert has been performing much better than the previous match though. So like I can't exactly just count Albert out here. But Parponger has also been pulling off their own weight.
I think they have practice. I think while the time when they were playing SV, both of these three players probably have played Cold Fusion just to make sure they're good. I am a 99% sure that's what they have been doing, or at least taking a rest for it. They probably had this already in mind. And here we go. This is going to be super crucial for this match. This could determine so many things for this match.
Definitely,
Here we go.
This could be make or break for either team. I think again, Parponger and Konkawe.
Oh, bad hidden player with a really bad accuracy drop right now. He's down to 99.1, but actually now going straight back up to 99.4. But a miss of Albert.
This is what I was talking about a while ago. Those abrasive patterns are going to affect Albert badly here. But those LNs should theoretically favor Indonesia, and as they say that Pavin does find a drop, which would give the lead back to Indonesia, but it's very minuscule because Albert has the lower accuracy compared to Pavin. Parponger's accuracy is dropping, but Badisy player trades it back to miss.
Yeah, that is a really nasty drop as well. They're down to 99.3. But actually, the score lead, and Pavin missing again. Oh, what's going on right now? He's still holding the highest accuracy for Team Thailand. And actually, Paraponger's accuracy is really low right now, down to the low 99%. Pavin and Albert missing the traded misses for each other. And now we have the 10,000 point lead for Indonesia.
Those mini jacks and long notes have been favoring Indonesia so very slightly, but it's mostly due to Pavin finding those misses on the LNs here. And as I say that again, one more drop from Pavin.
So much struggles on it. And Pavin player mistrades it.
That one trade, if it continues for Indonesia, because look, Initial Labyrinth being the anchor that Indonesia really needs right now, exactly what they have to do. But there's still a lot of hard patterns in this chart. So if Indonesia finds any mistakes, but as I say that that's two mistakes.
The only FC.
No,
Indonesia does miss.
It's only
but it's not. It's a clean drop.
It's only
Paraponger still has the MC.
Yeah, and Pavin finds a drop. Oh my goodness, those mini jacks really giving Indonesia the advantage that they badly need right now. And that long jack, oh my god, everyone hits that. Everyone hits that mini jack.
Oh my god. But they still hitting it. They're unfazed by this 250 BPM mini jacks, but a bit of a miss on Misha and Konkawe, but that's basically a 30,000 point. That is a very dominant pick from Indonesia right there. Very concentrated team score from Indonesia. 968k, 974, and another 974. On the other hand, we do see Pavin with struggling quite a lot, but Paraponger gets the only FC in the lobby, but unfortunately that is not enough against Indonesia.
If Thailand got the score and Indonesia got their score in the previous match, Thailand would have actually won by 6,000 points. So this means Indonesia outperformed their previous performance, which is what they must do on every pick remaining. It is 6-4 right now. I don't know what Thailand
Match point.
Pick. I don't think it's SV.
I think SV. I want to think it's SV. I really want to think it's SV. They have probably practiced while they're waiting for it. But they can also go for something like LN3. As crazy as... Oh, sorry, my bad. Rice 4. Sorry about that.
My goodness.
They have to call tactical timeout. They have to go for a tactical timeout. They need to go for a tactical timeout, right? They need to reconsider about their pick.
There we go. There's a timeout.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, we as commentators, we should also consider what both Thai, because this is their last pick right now. I think we also should consider what these teams are going to pick. What do you think, else?
Alright, like here's how I analyze this, okay? Looking at these scores here, I think they can go for the SV, but they must go LN2 in my opinion. Because LN2, Thailand wins that. LN3, Thailand also wins that. Although, if I were to be in the Thailand's position, I would pick Kamiari algorithm. This is because Kamiari algorithm seems to be something that Nisha Labyrinth, and if Albert is subbed in for that map, they would drop a lot of 200s and potentially also find some misses here and there. So I would be concerned if they would pick that. So that's why I do think LN2. I really think LN2 is the way to go.
And let's say in the potential chance that Thailand does win out Kamiari algorithm, what would Indonesia pick, in your opinion?
I think Indonesia has to pick conflict. There's absolutely no other choice but to pick conflict. Although they can go for fatal entanglement and go for the risk. Though yeah. I still think conflict is the way to go because they have won rises here and there. Not to mention, it looks like Indonesia's performing a little bit worse on the LNs, at least for this match, compared to their previous performances.
Yeah, I do agree. They did lose out to LN4, so yeah, we will be. I think I agree with you. I think Kamiari algorithm would be the pick for Thailand right now, unless I want to throw this in because they haven't practiced for SV1, but in the case that they did practice a lot more, they can go with SV1. But as you said before, for this last pick of the match to be depending on SV, it is too risky to do it. So yeah, maybe go for something like LN2, and if Thailand does win it, Indonesia probably is gonna go for Rise 4. I think I do agree with your analysis here, Els.
I appreciate that, and I just think Kamiari algorithm could work. I don't know if Thailand is very confident on something like Elemental Ethic. Because think of it this way, if I was Thailand, and I know that my team practiced SV, I would have picked it without taking the timeout. But the mere fact that they're taking a timeout tells me something that they're avoiding SV right now.
I think you're pretty right on this one. Yeah, just the fact that they're taking the time on thinking about this probably makes us or the team realize that yeah, maybe they're not that confident on SV1 that much. And also hello chat from the referee as well. Shout out to our referee today, Fairy Bread.
You know,
I think that's the 2 minute. I think that's the 2 minute mark is over. I think. Yeah, 30 seconds over the timer. Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we have to see first what's going to be the pick to make for Thailand. Because again, if this was a confident Thailand pick, they would have went for SV1 right off the bat. No question. This is their last pick. I know. But ultimately, this really tells me something that they're not confident in SV1. Because Indonesia does win that, if that's the case.
I do agree with you here, Els. LNP is also a potential pick, but it is too risky. How do you say? It fluctuates too much. There's too much things depend. There's too many variables that depends on like the Indonesians' performance and their own performance as well. While something as straightforward as Kamiari algorithm, much more consistent, and I think LN2 would be the better pick compared to LN3. Or they can just throw us a curveball and pick Rise 4.
Alright.
We're still waiting. I mean, all of us are still waiting for the pick from Thailand right now, holding our breath.
You know, I just realized this. Thailand is Team Red. They have, and yet there's blue in their color. Indonesia is team blue, but there's no blue in their
Oh my
flag.
god.
So like, you know, I just wanted to break I just wanted to
the
break,
dichotomy of the flag colors.
I just wanted to break the ice a little because like this is taking a little bit of time. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
oh,
And they're going with L3.
What? Wait.
Oh, that's risky. That is risky.
That is risky. What?
I would like to repeat from you know my quick 10 minutes analysis from these two teams. All right, LN2, Thailand beats out Indonesia in their previous match by 30,000 points.
That is
in LN3,
right? That's
LN2, yeah. LN3, Thailand only beats out Indonesia by 2,500 points. That's it.
It's that small, huh?
It's incredibly small. That is just a matter of one miss. That's it.
A brave pick from Thailand. But if they win this, it's going to pay out dividends. Why?
Yeah.
Because if Indonesia knows that they lose this pick, they would be absolutely cornered into picking conflict. And I think that's a very bad situation.
Yeah, indeed. I think if they do win this, and I do agree with you, they would not have any idea. They would not be able to pick LN2. I think it would be an insane idea for them to pick LN2. So I think it's such a smart idea. It's such a good idea to pick LN, and winning out on this one will be so good for Thailand because Indonesia will be picking into Rise 4.
That is fair. Although wait, I think just looking at the rosters really, I'm not surprised to see Albert back in here.
Albert is back, yeah.
Like Albert's still playing this. I mean, that's what I meant to say. My bad.
No. The previous roster does have Albert in LN3. Alta Bekasi plays LN1, LN2, and LN4. Only LN3 has Albert in there, surprisingly.
No, that's actually incorrect. Alta Bekasi played Fatal Entanglement, and let me just say this: they had the better score than Nisha Labyrinth here. So
it was Nisha Labyrinth. Oh, it's Nisha Labyrinth.
Oh, what is going on? What is going on?
An abort. It's fine. It is a very early abort, so we are good. But I think from the rules match, I think both teams does have one abort each. I think. Do not quote me wrong on this one.
Wait, what is going on, Pavin? Yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, no, Pavin's back. All right. Again.
Yeah, Pavin's back.
Again, Anta Bekasi was the one playing on the previous match for this map. So this tells me something. Number one, they could have hid Albert's score on this map, which is a bad sign for Thailand if that's the case. But it could also tell me that Anta Bekasi is not at the 100% performance, which in that case is bad for Indonesia. Because ultimately Anta Bekasi is the seasoned veteran when it comes to long notes. And I do think that's a worse situation for Indonesia if Anta Bekasi is starting to get uncomfortable right now.
This is basically, you know, this is at this point, this is just win or you're out. This is because remember, this is like the elimination match. The losers of this will miss out the podium spot. The stakes could not get any higher. Paraponger, I think is still game ready, but as I said before, this is the highest stake of all time. Like basically not of all time, of course, but yeah, like both these teams have never ever reached top 3. And now Indonesia is just one win away from getting into a top 3 position.
That is true, man. This is a very important situation for both teams. Like the pride on taking their first podium finish. It's just very nice to see. Though, wait, where is Paraponger right now?
I think Paraponger wasn't ready, so we'll have to wait for it. Apologies for everyone on the stream right now for the the constant delays throughout the match. We'll be actually probably we'll be seeing Paraponger come in shortly.
Alright. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Wait a minute. Wait, that... Oh no, what's going on?
I think maybe an internet disconnection from Paraponger, maybe.
Okay, Paraponger should be back. I'm actually a little bit worried, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, right?
Yeah, hopefully. It would be very anticlimactic if Parpongo cannot make it to this potentially last pick for Thailand. And oh, Parpongo is here.
Alright, and here we go. Parponger is in the lobby, luckily. My goodness. Once again, the most important decision here has to be the rosters. And I think Albert being here could be the game changer for Indonesia. But, again, this could also be risky. This is because if Albert plays this instead of Onsa Bekasi, the fatigue factor is going to increase on Albert. Remember that SS on Desert Affeteers? That is not something easy to replicate. That kind of performance throughout the whole match. And I know Albert's definitely paying the tiebreaker if this match goes to tiebreaker. So definitely fatigue has to be something these teams should take into account for every pick right now.
Yeah, but on the other hand though, I do think the break between the picks was long enough for Albert to get enough of his like stamina back, you know. And now actually a slight score lead from Thailand right now. They're doing pretty well. I think it's just because Nisha's accuracy is somewhat low right now actually.
It is indeed low, but it is just about Parponger, so it cancels out. Though Konkawi drops a lot of accuracy in that one section.
Oh, that's nasty.
But Pavin also
and
dropped.
Miss.
This could
he's not having a good day right now.
But Albert, that's a massive drop! See, this is what I was talking about this whole time. Like, if Albert is playing here, then that probably means one thing, and someone's uncomfortable in the Indonesian roster originally. That's another drop from Nisha Albert, but Parponger also
it's my Parponger.
It's
look at that carry performance of that hidden player. That hidden player is carrying so hard right now. 99.7, way above everyone else in the lobby right now.
It's going to be an advantage onto bad HD player. A very, very vital lead that Indonesia has right now. Accuracy-wise, it is going to be Indonesia that has the advantage. I think fatigue has really gotten into Thailand, but can you really blame them? Like, they've been pushing through the whole time, but there's still a lot of time remaining. There could be mistakes happening still. In fact, the lead is actually being pulled ever so slightly, but as I say that...
misses!
That might... Wait! Whoa, that's... Those are two massive drops! But Konkawi
misses!
Wait a second.
Oh, they're still we're right at the ending.
This ending is still really difficult. Can this still go back to Thailand? Is there enough time? Are the patterns complex enough for this to go back? Here we go.
Oh, there's still just a bit more. Here we go, the ending.
Here we go. This ending is also really hard. Any mistake that Indonesia makes will go back to Thailand.
Oh, I think that's... Oh, there's still a bit more.
That's it.
That's it.
And here we go. Wait. That's it. Indonesia is going to be your third placer for the Ultimate 4K World Cup 2023 edition. Oh my god. What a fight by Thailand. But ultimately, Indonesia is going to take this. The podium spot has been determined.
Yeah, congratulations to Indonesia. Making history. Their first time entering the finals. And they got it. And they got to the top 3 in the grand finals. Absolutely crazy scenes in the Indonesians. But commiserations for Thailand as well. They have been fighting left, right, center. You know, they went for 3 tiebreakers against China, against Vietnam, against Japan, and they made it to top 4. And they fell short at the last step in front of the top 3 podium. And unfortunately, it is not their year. It is Indonesia's year in the top 3 position. Congratulations to Indonesia.